Back, I was tested by Mount St. John officials to confirm, or Celeste for that matter, Celeste Bird Medical Center, to confirm that indeed I was COVID positive. And then subsequently they came and they tested me and I was COVID negative. So I've made a full recovery in less than a week. And I only had a mild symptom of a little congestion, mild congestion for a couple of days. So this shows that the vaccines work. I mean, I did not have any loss of appetite, as I explained last week. No reduction in my energy levels, no loss of taste, no loss of smell. The only symptom, it was a single symptom in which, I was a little congested and decided to test and recognized at the time that I was positive. And as a consequence, I was able to isolate quickly. So I didn't transfer the virus to anyone. In fact, there's no one that I'm aware of, including those in my household who would have contracted the virus as a result of any exposure to me, because I would have acted quickly. And again, as I said, it only lasted a few days. And, I was able to chair cabinet last Thursday. In fact, my Thursday morning started at 7 a.m. because I also chaired a committee of the expert panel of the United Nations to develop the multidimensional vulnerability index. And I was able to work remotely for the week, so didn't lose any productivity. In some instances, my staff members indicated that the correspondence were coming in even more fluently than when I was at work in terms of the letters and so on that I had to respond to in the various agreements, because at times I'm at work, I'm constantly answering my phone, especially my cell phone, or responding to some WhatsApp, and sometimes it's very disruptive. So didn't have those type of stimuli to contend with, and as a consequence, it has actually proven to be a very productive week for me.
Wonderful. We're here in the studio and we're saying, is it that he has put on a little weight in that short period of time, or he has been totally rejuvenated and looking fresh and younger? But you're looking good.
Maybe what was happening there too, as you know, I'd traveled a fair bit within a short period of time, so I think that was a little taxing on the body too. So I presume I was a little tired and needed some rest, and maybe too that is one of the reasons why the COVID was able to let's say I was able to contract COVID opportunistically, in that perhaps maybe my body was not 100% in the sense that I'd really put it through a significant amount of air travel. I mean, I recall when I went to Dubai for the day and a half, it took me on 2 occasions, going 13 hours in the air, coming back 15 hours. Had to overnight as well in Miami and in New York. So, it was really, really taxing. Maybe I should have spent an extra day or two on party, as how my chapters said. That in itself probably would have reduced some of the stress. But, generally speaking, very business oriented, and I conduct whatever business, and then I'm back home again to continue the people's business. So there was no leisure whatsoever. And despite the situation with COVID, I didn't use that as an excuse not to work. I mean, I worked every day. My staff can attest to the fact that, in fact, the only time I've missed work other than traveling is during the last several days there when I was COVID positive. And even during that period, I was extremely productive in that I conducted a significant amount of work remotely. So I believe in producing. I believe in just keep the body active. Maybe there's some instances in which I probably I may have overdone it a little, but outside of that, I believe the body was made to work, and we should always be very productive and not to use excuses not to produce. I think too that but the body is still, the old boy is still in relatively good shape, and the fact that I was able to shake off COVID in a few days, obviously assisted by the vaccines, will confirm that the old boy not doing too badly.
Not at all. Not at all.
As Hurst will say, everything works.
Nothing hurts.